Good morning to all. The topic of today's lecture is plant tissue. Before discussing tissue, it is necessary to know what is the level of organization of an organism. Each and every organism consists of by cell. That is, the cell is regarded as the basic structural and functional unit of life. Organism either consists of by single cell, that is unicellular, or number of cell, that is multicellular. The number of cell together constitute the tissue. Number of tissue form the organ. Number of organ form organ system, and number of organ system form an organism. Now we come to our topic, that is tissue. What is tissue? Tissue is a group of similar or dissimilar cells that perform this similar function. Types of tissue. This chart shows the different types of tissue. Basically, the plant tissue are of the two types, meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Now we will discuss one by one. First, the meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue are the group of such type of cell which has the capacity to divide throughout the lifespan, and therefore meristematic tissue are always found at the growing tip of the plant parts. Types of meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue are divided on different bases. Here we will discuss only on the basis of their position. On the basis of their position, meristematic tissue are divided into three types. This diagram shows the different types of meristematic tissue. First, apical meristem, intercalary meristem, and lateral meristem. As the name indicates, apical meristem are found at the apical region of the plant part, and by their activity, the length of the plant part increases. For example, root and stem. So the apical meristem are found at the root tip or the shoot tip. The lateral meristem are found on the lateral side of the plant part, and by their activity, the thickness or width of the plant part increases. Whereas intercalary meristem are found at the base of the leaf or at the internode. Thereby, by this activity, the growth of the leaf and the branches increases. One of the important point is that the growth which takes place by the activity of the apical and intercalary meristem are called as primary growth, whereas the growth which takes place by the activity of the lateral meristem are called as the secondary growth. Therefore, with the help of lateral meristem, the secondary growth takes place. One of the best example of the lateral meristem is the cambium. This is the diagram show the shoot apex and the root apex. The second type of tissue is the permanent tissue. Permanent tissue is the type of cell composed of such type of cell which has lost their ability to divide, and therefore they perform some specific function. So permanent tissue are also derived from the meristematic tissue. Some meristematic tissue, after some time, they lost their ability to divide, therefore they change into permanent tissue, and then they perform some specific function. Now permanent tissue are also divided into two types, simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue, what is the difference between simple and complex permanent tissue? Simple permanent tissue are the group of similar type of cells that perform the similar function, whereas complex permanent tissue are the group of the different types of cells. Different types means that they are different structurally, but ultimately they perform the similar function. Simple permanent tissue are of the three types, that is parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma, whereas complex permanent tissue are of the two types, xylem and phloem. Xylem consists of four different types of cells, that is tracheid, vessel, xylem, parenchyma, and fiber, but ultimately they perform the function conduction of the water. Phloem also consists of four different types of cells, that is sieve element, companion cell, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fiber. And ultimately all the cells, they perform the function, the translocation of food material. This is the diagram show the xylem element. They show the different types of the diagram phloem element. Thank you.